Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. It's late night. It's early morning. It's something like that. I mean, you could define it however you choose, but it is 2026. This is a year that I'm trying to, like, when I was a kid, 2026 seemed like, I mean, there was no way. That was just so far in the future. That would never actually be a real time. I would probably not make it that far. I was like, in the 80s, I'm remembering thinking the year 2000 seemed like it was like, I mean, it was so far away that even in the 90s when Conan O'Brien had his show, they had a famous bit where they would do this thing in the year 2000, like, in the year 2000, and they would have crazy predictions and stuff. It was hilarious. So even then, that seemed like a eternity away. And we are, wow, 26 years into this millennia. What a crazy time that we are alive in. We're living in the future. Trichome 79. Yes, Trichome is the first in the chat. Happy New Year to you, sir. Tonight, or this morning, whatever, we're going to play some Atari stuff. I do have these cartridges that I recently got, and I wanted to play Mr. Run and Jump because I really haven't played it. I played it just a few minutes just to test it out a little bit. It's pretty fun. So I figured, why not? I've been meaning to stream like every day. Something would come up or there'd be something else going on, or I would get home and fall asleep. Like it's just been a lot, so my apologies for not doing more streams, but here we are. We're back in the saddle, again, and we're gonna do that. Mr. Run and Jump is up first. This is an Atari 2600 cartridge, running it on my Atari 7800 Plus. Yeah. So I think the purpose of this game is pretty clear. The goal, which is to run and jump and to avoid obstacles and this sort of thing. So let's give it a go. We gotta go catch our dog. I think this game was released on a lot of different platforms. Like, it's not just a 2600 game. Like, it's on a lot of other stuff too. But it is cool that they have a cartridge for it. There's like a newer version, I think, that has like extra stuff in it. But I just got the regular version. My experience with this is almost nothing. Trichome says, did you see Atari is planning to open a hotel in Phoenix? They're doing hotels again, huh? Well, that's weird. I guess they have some reason why they're doing that. I don't know. Strange idea for Atari, but okay. It's not the first time they've had a hotel plan, at least. I don't know if they ever opened. There was another hotel once upon a time they were going to do, but I don't know if they ever did it or not. All right, let's watch out for the skull guy. There we go. All right. Uh-oh. Almost messed that up. There we go. Well, we got through the first level. On to the next. I recently signed back up for the Nintendo Switch Online service, and I'm planning to do some gaming and streaming and stuff like that using the Switch. Very, multiplayer, online multiplayer for that. So that'll be fun. I asked the members. Oh crap! I screwed that up. I asked the members what people what people would prefer as far as like scheduling a regular day to do a like an open panel stream for members. And it looks like Saturday is the day that everybody really likes, and I like that idea too. So coming soon, Saturday open members streams. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if it's fun. Looking forward to it. Thank you, sir. Oh, crap. I just walked straight into that. Why did I do that? Damn it. What was I thinking? No. God dang it. You got to be right at the very edge of that. Otherwise, it does not, it doesn't work. It doesn't work out. Oh, God dang it. Every possible mistake one can make, I am making. All right, that's fine. I am up really late. I had to work with yesterday. It's now yesterday that I worked. They let us go home early. So I came home early. I ate, and then I fell asleep, and I slept most of the afternoon. So I'm more awake now than I should be. Normally I'm definitely asleep by now, but I'm more awake than normal. We'll say that. God dang it. All right. Oh, wow. My timing is off. Oh, man. God dang it. I took a nap myself, felt great. Dude, the older I get, the more naps I take. Absolutely. I don't know, man. When I was young, I mean, everybody's probably feels this way. Like when you're young, you didn't even really sleep hardly at all because you were just staying up all day and all night. I remember many, many nights when I was young, we'd stay up till 1 or 2 in the morning, get up 6 o'clock in the morning, go, hit the ground running. Maybe you have some coffee, but otherwise you're fine. Wow. Stupid. Nowadays, man, I gotta sleep. If I have nights where I get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep for some reason, like I just don't get enough sleep, then the next night I'm sleeping like 10 hours. Like it's, I don't do good. Thunderpin, what's up? Happy New Year, side. Not staying long. It's close to 5 a.m. here. Well, thanks for stopping by, dude. Oh my God. I am. This is, I don't know. I'm tired, I guess. More tired than I realized I was. All right. We got to concentrate. I see people play all the time where they're like talking, they're checking the chat, they're engaging, they're doing all that. and they're playing a game and it's complicated and they're not having any trouble. And I'm like, how is that possible? How can you, oh my God. Like, how can you play a game and talk at the same time and check the chat and think about what's going on and have something to say where you've thought about what you had to say and also be playing some kind of a complicated game? How's that even possible? I can't do none of that. I could barely do any of those things independently, let alone at the same time. There we go. Back to this one again. I thought I had it that time. But I didn't. Ugh. Thunderpin, as we reached a new year, what's your number one goal for this year? What's my number one goal? What is my number one goal? To stay employed. To keep my job. That's my number one goal. Keep my job. That would be great if I could do that. Man. Oh, I finally did it. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's amazing how badly I can do at a game. And if I don't think about it, if I'm not even thinking about the game, I can actually do really good. But once I start thinking about it, it seems like I sabotage myself. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my God. Man, I would have loved to have had this back in the day on 2600. It would have been awesome. How is it? Sometimes I don't know. I don't understand it. It's like the timing it's not the same. It's different every time. See? And then I go the other way, and there it is. Let's see. Thunderpin, not a bad answer. Employment is very important, especially with everything happening in your country. What country are you in, Thunderpin? Yeah, it's a weird time here in the United States, that's for sure. A lot of changes happening. A lot of changes. A lot of people in denial about the changes that are going on, too. Just because, like, they personally haven't had something weird going on with their job or with their finances or whatever, because it hasn't personally happened to them, to act like everything's fine. And I'm like, guys, you know, there's a lot of people going through a lot of stuff. Oh, God. Canada, as an outsider looking, I feel for you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sorry about I have a lot of Canadian friends. I have several really good friends in Canada, and you can count yourself among them, Thunderpin. And everybody in Canada that I've talked to has been very understanding about things and really cool, but also really, I want to say, hurt by some of the things that have gone on, you know? And it's really unfortunate. You know, Canada has always been our best, strongest ally. And then now it's all weird, you know? It's a very strange time. Very, very strange. God, every time, man. I picked the wrong way on the second one every time. I watched the series finale of Stranger Things earlier. It was really good. It was very entertaining. They spent a lot of money on that. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'll tell you, it's definitely worth watching. Yes, finally. Okay. I gotta wait for him to come over. There. Oh, what? There. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, you're up there. Oh wow, this is gonna suck. Oh my gosh. Chris Courage. What's up, dude? Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. Thunderpin. I've reduced my shopping from outside of Canada because of everything going on. Yeah, it really sucks. You know, I have some friends in Canada that just opened a bookstore, and they had some really cool stuff they were showing me. And I was like, how much? And they're like, no, we're not selling to the United States. And I was like, oh my God. And he's like, well, it really doesn't make sense. We can't really afford to do it. And he went in and explained, like, it's not that they don't want to sell to the United States. It's so expensive for them to sell anything to somebody in the United States. It's crazy. Like I said, weird times, man. Weird times. Yeah, I made it. All right. Oh boy. I thought that was a lot worse than it ended up being. Oh, he made it to the next level. Awesome. Welcome to the next level. How you doing, Chris? And Tricombe, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Playing a little Mr. Run and Jump on my Atari. This is Atari 2600 cartridge. I'm playing on my 7800 Plus. Oh, look at that. It looks like hang on. Yep, that's what I thought. I was gonna say it looked like the dude from Super Mario World, those little guys, and that's exactly what it is. All right. Well, that was close. Oh boy. That was a little tricky. Oh boy. No. Am I screwed now? I can't. I'm screwed. I can't get out of this. God dang it. Chris says, burning myself a copy of the newly released English translation of Emerald Dragon for PC Engine CD right now. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'll have to look for that too. That's awesome. Emerald Dragon. There's so many. There are so many untranslated games on PC Engine CD. Holy crap. I ended up buying that Cosmic Fantasy collection that has Cosmic Fantasy 3 and 4. Damn it. On the Switch. I bought them on the Switch. Of course, it's not the audio's not translated. It's not the voice isn't, but it does have subtitles that are translated to English. I haven't gotten around to playing those, but I definitely will. But it would have been awesome if that could have gotten released, so I could play it on real hardware. But it is what it is. At least it's been translated. Because there's so many on actual hardware that I would love to play, and I don't know if I'll ever get to, because, it is what it is. Thunderpin, is Mr. Run and Jump related to Mr. Game and Watch? I believe that is, yes. I think they're cousins. They're one is the other's brother's sister's cousin's nephew's former roommate. Tricom, doing good. Cat on my lap, and Cyrus on the big screen in 5.1 surround sound. Oh my. Hang on, we'll do a little. Hang on, since you did that. Surround sound. Oh my. This is your stereo in surround sound. Hearing Cy's voice coming from multiple different sources. How do you like that? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm goofing around with my XLR inputs on my microphone. Okay, anyway. Back to the game. Alright. Let's see if I can do this. No, god dang it. The timing. The timing. That sounded wild in my earbuds. I bet it did. Sounded weird in my headphones too. Thank you, Traco. That was amazing. Oh no, I'm distracted. All right. Has anybody seen or heard from Eating Paste lately? My buddy John Retrobro was asking me about it. He hadn't heard from him in a while, and I was like, man, I don't think I've heard from him either. If anybody hears from Eating Paste, let us know. If you watch this later or whatever, leave a comment in the chat or in the comment section. Just haven't heard from him in a while. All right, here we go. Oh, come on, man. I was like, go back up. This is a good example of how a game can be really good, and it doesn't have to have good graphics or music or really anything. It just needs to have good gameplay. Oh, you gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. Wow. Thunderpin, I haven't seen him post in the Discord in a while. Yeah, I haven't either. Hope he's alright. There's a lot of people that I don't see around anymore, that used to hang around quite a bit. Ryan Landis doesn't hang out like he used to. I'm trying to, I had a name in my head a second ago, and I can't remember. My brain. I'm tired. I'm sorry, but there's a bunch of people that I used to have in the chat all the time, and they just don't come around. Oh, we barely made that, but we made it. Oh, you. Damn. Damn. Born Distracted doesn't come around anymore either. I've seen him in Luke's chat, but I haven't seen him in mine in a while. Maybe I have, but not as much as I used to. I've seen him in Eugene's chat too, I think. Wow, really? Oh my god. Thunderpin, maybe everyone is getting sucked into the AI vortex. It's a dangerous world out there. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Lance Jennings. That's who I was trying to think of. I've seen Lance on Papa Pete's channel. I've seen him on Papa Pete's channel, but I haven't seen him on my channel in quite a while. Yeah, we made it. Okay. Oh, this is going to be difficult. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Oh boy. Okay. That was all right. Whoa, look at this. That's obscene. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ah. Timing totally off on that one. Crap. No, god dang it. Let's see. The good thing about playing them on this console is I can pause even the 2600 games. You can pause them all. Gotta pause them all. Let's see. Chris says, I keep holding out hope that someone will figure out how to extract those Cosmic Fantasy translations for real hardware use. I don't want to buy a modern console just for that. Dude, yes. Yeah, I was like, man, I wish somebody would do that, but I don't know. I just bought them because I was like, if I don't buy them, when they were on sale, I bought them because I was like, they may never get, translated on the real hardware. So I was like, what the hell? I'll just buy them. Plus, I do want to support translation efforts, and if that's what it takes, if they're going to maybe they'll translate more stuff, So I was like, okay. Chris says, unless they are also on Steam. They might be on Steam. I'm not sure. Thunderpit, it's crazy how small our world is, and that Papa Pete, he lives in the same province as me, maybe an hour or so away. That's funny. Thunderpin, the last video games live concert that came here, I was in the hallway waiting to get merch, and Papa Pete walks by me. Oh, wow. That's funny. I think I'm going to play something else. This is a fun game, but I suck, and I'm struggling a little bit on this. So let's play something else. I got some more new games. I got quite a few, actually. We got to play this new Pac-Man some. Pac-Man double feature. It's new 7800 Pac-Man. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's see. Here we go. Chris Courage. I'll buy them if they release physical CDs for the PC engine, but that probably won't happen. Yeah. Probably not. Oh, what's going on with the picture? That's weird. That's really weird. Let me turn it off and back on. I don't know what's going on with it. There we go. Now it's how it's supposed to be. That was strange. I guess it was just one of those weird, like, you know how I mean, I basically pulled the other cartridge out, put this one in. And I guess, I mean, they tell you you're supposed to do that. That's what they tell you. They suggest that that's how you swap games, hot swap them. But maybe not. Maybe it's not a good idea. I don't know. I always wondered about that. I was like, I don't know if that's, I mean, they said it was what you're supposed to do, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Thunderpit, dude, you really need to play Double Dragon Gaiden someday. I played with my brother over Christmas, and he even agrees with me that the game is elite. One of my favorite beat 'em ups. Is that the one that's on the Neo Geo, or is that a different Double Dragon? The new Neo Geo one, or I get confused. There's so many. It might be, I don't know. You tell me what it is, because there's so many beat 'em ups that have come out. All kinds of different beat 'em ups. And there was a Double Dragon that came out that was like modern retro, like, you know, like the Shredder's Revenge or that G.I. Joe beat 'em up. I think they had a new Double Dragon one. Is that the one that you're talking about? I can't, like I said, I can't remember which one is which. Man, if you play this on normal speed, it seems a little slow when it starts. But if you play it on speed up, it is ridiculously fast. We're just going to do normal. Chris says the Neo Geo one is its own thing. Oh, okay. I got you. Thunderpit. Nope. Double Dragon Gaiden, Rise of the Dragons. It's on all current systems. It's on modern consoles. Okay. I don't think that I've bought it. I don't think that I have. I'll have to double check. Because I do buy stuff a lot of times and I forget that I buy it. I am so bad about this. Like, especially digital stuff. If it's on sale, I'll buy stuff and then I just completely forget that I have it. And I stumble on it later and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot I bought this. Never even played it. That happens to me all the time. Like, once upon a time, I used to know every game that I owned. And I mean every single game. I knew what I owned. I had it in my head. And I had like a running inventory that I would keep in my head of everything. And I could remember all of it. That was a long time ago. I have not been able to do that in many years. And the older I get, the worse my recollection gets about what games I own. I can't even tell you all the Super Nintendo cartridges that I've bought. There's some that I forget that I have, and I'll be like, oh, crap. Yeah. Yeah. Getting old, man. It's a thing. It happens. It's a thing. Chris says Neo Geo exclusive and extremely difficult from other, or extremely different from other Double Dragon games. Okay. Thunderpin, so true for all of us. There's a big sale on eShop now, so my collection will multiply. Yeah. Tricom, back when you didn't have 300 digital copies. Yeah. I'm so bad about this. I've literally bought the same cartridge. Like when I was buying Atari 2600 cartridges, I bought the same cart. Like I have 2 copies of Yar's Revenge because I forgot that I already had it and I bought another copy of it. And there's some other ones too that this has happened with me where I would buy the same cartridge. I did that on, man, what was it? I think I had 2 of the same game that I think I did that on Game Boy and Game Gear also. I'm bad about this, man. I'm the worst. All right, we're going to play some. Oh no, god dang it, I could have gotten past them. I panicked. Crap. Come on, get over there. I'm not going to be able to get... No, they got away. Pretty good version of Pac-Man. Oh, thanks for coming, Thunderpin. I appreciate it, man. Oh, man. I thought I had that guy. No. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. Again, I panicked. Crap. Crap. Come on. Come on, I'm here. Do it. Damn it. I wanted that strawberry. Oh, man, what am I doing? What am I even doing? Yeah, it's a good version. It's very nice. It also has the old original 2600 version on the cartridge. There's like these dip switches on it that you can flick. Apparently there's a way to do it without using the dip switches, but I don't really know how that works. So yeah, look at all these different settings you can do. Like, watch this. Look how fast this is when I do the speed up. Watch this. It's funny because, like, it doesn't speed up the ghosts. It just speeds you up. It's like OP. You're, like, massively overpowered. It's pretty crazy. I mean, eventually they'll catch up to your speed, you know. The longer you play, the faster they get. Also makes it harder to control because it's faster, you know. But you can get out of some tight spots. Ah, oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. God dang it. Crap. Crap. I want that strawberry. Thank you. Oh, you bastard. He turned around on me. Hey, you pink bastard. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I knew I had to have this game. I would have bought it when it very first came out, but I just didn't have an extra, $40 to spend on it. Because it is kind of a pricey cartridge. It's like 30 something, and then there's shipping. And oh my God. So I waited a while before I bought it. But when I was buying the Atari 400 Mini, I went ahead and picked up several cartridges. And this was one of them. Because there was a bunch of carts that I meant to buy, and I just didn't ever... Oh, you jerks. I just didn't ever... like I said, I didn't have extra cash, you know what I mean? But, yeah, this was good. This is a good one. For real. I really hadn't played Countermeasure too much. I have it on the 5200, but I just hadn't really played it too much. But I got Countermeasure 2. It's another one of the cartridges that I got. And I wasn't even sure what kind of game it was. I was like, is this going to be like a strategy game or something? Because, I don't know, it seemed like it might be something kind of weird. But no, it's actually, it's pretty straightforward, like, game where you're in a tank going around doing stuff. It's actually really cool. I'm going to play that for a minute. Countermeasure 2. Pretty good. By the way, the Atari 400 Mini is awesome. Very happy with that. All right. Let's just novice on here. All right. See, I'm in this tank. I don't. I have the instructions, and I should probably read them before I start playing this. But I'm bad about that, But yeah, you get these power-ups. Like, see that one I just got? Speeds me all up to where I can go through faster. Some of the power-ups are like weapon power-ups and different stuff like that. Come on. There we go. Now I'm back to normal. Yeah, that's pretty good. I gotta go back and play the first one on my 5200. Yeah, I don't know what all these power-ups are that I'm getting. Oh, we got the speed. I think that's a longer... Yeah, that one shoots a lot further. That's what that one is. Nice. That's cool. That's really good. They don't last that long, though. See them start to flash and they're not... You don't have them no more. don't know why I didn't have this up. Sorry about that. Sometimes I forget to change the views. No, god dang it. The good thing is you start right here. How about that? Didn't make you like go back or nothing. That's cool. Oh crap, I didn't even see that guy. I was looking at the other guy. Oh, these guys. There we go. I had frozen time. I forgot. I was like, oh, that's those little dudes. I hate those little guys. And that's the first level. How about that? Oh, here's where the little guys are again. Oh, god dang it. Ah, crap. Game over, no! Damn it. That's a cool game, though. That's not bad at all. Countermeasure 2. All right. This one's really hard. It's called Super Circus Atari. There's like a 2600 version that's a lot simpler, but this one looks a little bit better. It's a 7800 version. It feels like combat evolved. Yeah. Yeah, it actually really does. You're right. You're not really, I mean, you're not playing against, a second player or whatever, but it has the same feel. Classic mode, on, off. I don't know too much about the settings on this. We'll put it on easy. I think you can use the paddle controllers on this. Yeah, that's right. What is that one? I don't know what that means. Drive? Interesting. We're just using a joystick. So, yeah, the whole point of this is like you try to like catch the clowns as they jump and flip and land. You try to pop the balloons. Oh, damn it. I screwed that up. Damn it. Come on, man. It's pretty hard. Damn it. I always think they're going to go one way and I go the other way. I'm not good at judging this stuff. Damn it. I forget you can flip too. Like, see how I'm flipping back and forth? I forget you can do that. Damn it. Wow, I'm terrible at this. Damn it. See, I should have flipped and I didn't think about it. Oh, you... See, I thought he was going that way and he went back that way. Ugh. Damn, this game's hard. Just a bit of clowning around, yes. Maybe I should try it with the paddles. Do I have it? I thought I had my paddles over here. I guess I don't have my paddle over here, so I guess I won't do that. I thought I had them over here. Oh well. That's enough Super Circus Atari. Terrible at that game. Alrighty. That is the 4 games that I recently bought. I'm going to play some more of this Tiger Heli. This is a fun version of Tiger Heli they brought out for 7800. It's a legit conversion, a nice port of Tiger Heli. There's not too many legit shoot 'em ups on the Atari 7800. Like there's Xevious, And I guess you could classify Galaga as a shoot 'em up, I guess, but wow. Um hmm. Yeah, Centipede's not really a shoot 'em up. So there's really not too many, you know. I guess Robotron 2084 is sort of a shoot 'em up. I don't know. Anyway, it's a cool game. Drunky Cheese. Happy 2026, you magnificent bastard. Back at you. Back at you. Hot Potato. Catch. You magnificent bastard, you. Yes, my friend. The most interesting man in the world. Drunky Cheese. Time for some Tiger Hilly. I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. There are worse things. Oh, what? Sometimes I get killed and I'm like, really? I'm just surprised, you know? That's how it's going to happen when I really finally do die. It's going to be something like that, where I'm going to be like, really? Oh. That'll be my last words. Damn. Doing absolutely horrendous. I won't put my name in because I don't want Last Line to watch this later and make fun of me. He always makes fun of me for putting my name in. Makes me feel sad. He's so judgmental. Ah, damn it. Damn it. So disappointing. So easy to die in this game, man. First stream of 2026. What's up, Pharaoh, man? How you doing? Welcome. Welcome. Tricom says, I used to enter PMS for my initials because why not? Yes. PMS. It's a thing that happens. Man, I did terrible on that. Terrible. Terrible. One more time. What? I just ran right into that. Like, I'm watching the bullet come and hit me, and I'm just, like, not moving. Like, what? Again, that's how it'll be in real life. Just be like, oh, okay, you're gonna shoot me. And then that'll be it. Doing a little better. I'm going to jinx myself by saying that. Ah, damn. As soon as I got it. Hate when that happens. Pick up a power up. Instant death. Congratulations. Oh yeah. Whew. Tricom I used to... Oh, I already read that. Bonus! Bonus! This game's called Tiger Heli on the Atari 7800. Should be called Bullet Heli. It's a little bit bullet heli. Oh man, I'm gonna die. don't know how I made it through that. Oh, damn. Oh. This game is not easy. Ah, oh, damn it. Damn it! That's hard. That's not easy. Tiger Heli. Let's see. 7800. Yep, this is on the Atari 7800. It's one of the new cartridges that Atari's put out. Fair man, I was going to guess NES, but the music was a bit off of NES. No, it's not. I think the NES one is probably a little bit better, but I mean, it's the 7800, you know. It's pretty good for 7800. It's pretty damn good. 8 bits and counting. Yes. Definitely worth buying. Definitely a decent version of Tiger Heli. For show, for show. As Drunky Cheese would say, it's decent. I never watched Trailer Park Boys. I didn't even know. I thought it was a movie. Somebody was commenting about it on the channel a few days ago, and I was like, I remembered that Evil would always say the decent and show that clip of the guy with the bottle cap glasses, you know. But I never watched it. Somebody was talking about it, and so I found out it was a TV show in Canada, and I'm like, oh, okay. And there's a character named Cyrus, and I watched some clips of the character Cyrus. It's pretty funny, actually. Pretty funny show. Pretty funny. All right. Let's see. What else shall we try? What else shall we play? Since we're playing the new cartridges, let's see. So this is interesting. This is actually really interesting. Hang on. Here we go. There's two different versions of Asteroids on the 7800. There's the old school one, the original one. Well, there's a 2600 one also, but for 7800, there's the 7800 regular Asteroids. Then there's Asteroids Deluxe, which is a new cartridge. And I'll show you the original one first. Now, if you remember old school 2600 Asteroids, they're like, asteroids on the screen, but they're like flickering and they're different colors and there's like solid colors. It's a pretty cool version of asteroids. I actually really like it. The 7800 old school version of asteroids it looks different than what you might expect. It's actually quite a bit different. Let's see. Tricom says, "LOL, I watched so much Trailer Park Boys." I have not. Pharaoh Man, what's another great 7800 game? There's a bunch. All right, here we go. Let's play. So we got intermediate, novice, competitive play, team play, one player. Notice how they did the asteroids in this. They actually animate. Pretty good. It's pretty good graphics, actually. And this is not a new game. This is the one from back in the day on 7800. I'll play this for a minute and I'll show you the new one, Asteroids Deluxe. I like to kill the balls. Those balls are perfect. Those balls are great. Sound effects are a little bit annoying. I mean, just the shooting. The explosion sound effects are fine. And whatever that asteroids thing is, I don't know. It's not music, but that it's in like the 2600 version also. That like I don't know what that is. I like it, but I don't know what it is. It's just like a beat. I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's not music. I've never played this two-player. It'd be really fun to play these asteroid games two-player. I think back in the day I played two-player asteroids, but I can't remember. I can't remember if the 2600 version has. I should check. I have it on 2600. I should check. I can't remember if it has two players. This one has a bunch of modes on it, different competitive modes and stuff. All right, so that's the old school one. So let's look at this Asteroids Deluxe cartridge. This one. It's like the new one. It's not super new, I don't think, but it's pretty new. Let's see. Pharaoh says it was Cloak and Dagger, a mock 7800 cartridge from the movie. That's a good reference. No, that was a mock 5200 cartridge. It wasn't ever actually brought out on the 5200. It's only in the arcade. So the footage they show in the movie is from the arcade version. So that's just a regular, some 5200 cartridge. They just put a label on it. I wish it was on 5200. That would be freaking awesome. Look how they did the graphics on this. It's not actually vectors, but they tried to make it look like it's vector. I think the sound effects are a little less annoying on this. Damn it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's not bad. Gets old pretty quick though. It's fun in short bursts, you know? Asteroids music was like Jaws in space. That's funny. Kinda, yeah. It's a freaking asteroid. Looks like we're gonna need a bigger spaceship. Ah, damn. Damn them. Asteroids Deluxe. Tricom, if you like the humor, I recommend it. The first 7 seasons are especially good, and some of the movies as well. Oh, they did have movies. Oh, okay. I don't know much about it. It seemed okay. It was very, I mean, it's I get what they're going for. They're trying to do like a, you know, it's you know what it reminded me of was like The Office, but like crap. like really low quality, low budget trailer park version of The Office, but with crazier characters, you know. Like when I say The Office, you know what I mean? Like it's like that style of like we're following people around with a camera kind of thing. It's pretty funny though. From what I saw, it seemed pretty funny. Chris Courage says very good port for the hardware it's on. Yeah, it's not bad. Not too bad. I bought this other game. It's called Space Duel. It's very, very similar to that. It's a little different, but it's another one of the new ones they have. See that one? Space Duel. This one's pretty cool, but it's very, very similar to that. Like, very similar. Let's see. Tricom. Once you get into it, the running jokes are excellent. Mockumentary. Yes, mockumentary. There you go. I noticed that Cyrus character was pretty funny. He said a lot of the same things over and over. Fuck off. I got work to do. We got work to do. Or whatever he was saying. He's pretty funny. It seemed almost like everybody was just improvising everything they were doing and saying. You know what it reminded me of from the clips that I saw. I don't think the cartridge is in the hallway or something. It reminded me of when we were kids and we used to play. You know how like sometimes when you would play with toys, and then sometimes when you would play, you would like sort of like role play whatever you were playing. You know what I mean? When we were kids, we used to refer to them as little things and big things. Little things was when you were playing with toys. Big things was when like we'd be like acting out scenarios, playing like we were characters of some kind. That's what that show reminded me of, is like when we were kids and we would play like that. Okay, you can see the graphics are a little different, but the concept is very similar to Asteroids. I mean, look how your ship, it's like Asteroids, but there's a lot of different stuff going on here. Ah, crap. Ah, damn it. Wow. And it's just that easy to die. Chris says Dark Chambers on the 7800 is excellent. Do I have Dark Chambers? That might be one of the games I don't own, because there is a few that I don't own. I don't think I have that one. Let me check. Dark Chambers. That one. I may not have that one. Yeah, I don't think I have the cartridge for that one. No, I don't. I have 2 copies of Choplifter for some reason. I have Crossbow, and Crossbow doesn't even work on the 7800 Plus. I don't know. They haven't, for some reason, it's not compatible. No, I don't have Dark Chambers. I don't know why. I have so many games, but I don't have that one. So I don't have Dark Chambers, and I know I don't have that monster one. The one with the monster, what's his name? Grandpa on the cover. I don't have that one. Chris Courage, you ever check out the Van Halen Asteroids game? It's just a Flash game, but it's hilarious. No, I never even heard of that. Van Halen Asteroids? I've never heard of that. Sounds interesting. Panama. By the way, I don't know how anybody else feels about this, but bonus level. Bonus. The only Van Halen that I officially recognize is David Lee Roth. I'm sorry. I know. I'm not saying that Sammy Hagar is bad. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I only recognize David Lee Roth. Sorry. I love David Lee Roth. He's fucking crazy. He's out of his mind, but I love David Lee Roth. Ah, damn it. So much death. In space, no one can hear you fart. Damn it. Bonus. Ah, damn it. Damn you, asteroid thingies, whatever you are. Damn you. Trichome, I'm the same side. I like to think of them as 2 separate bands, but I like the Sammy era more. Oh, well, I'm not saying Sammy's bad. The music's great. But I was very attached to David Lee Roth back in ye olden days, and I very much enjoy him. When he was on the radio and all that, it's just very, very entertaining to me. And it is what it is. Sammy's great too. Just I don't recognize him as David Lee Roth. That's not my. I mean, as as Van Halen. That's not my Van Halen. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm very tired. And old and feeble-minded. Let's play some 7800 Galaga. Galaga. Such a weird version of Galaga. I actually really like it, but it's so weird. It's not like, it's like no other version of Galaga. But it is good. If you didn't know it was Galaga, you know, like if you hadn't played the other versions of Galaga, I think you would like this one more. But if you compare it directly to the other versions of Galaga that are out there, it is a little strange. But I like it. I mean, it plays fine, right? This is Galaga. It just looks weird. It's mainly your ship that looks weird, you know? That's mainly the problem. Let's see if I can get this guy to capture me. Might have to shoot him once. I'm not sure if he will capture if he's not blue or whatever. I cannot remember. I don't think he's going to do it. Let's go. I need a 7800 controller that has turbo. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Excellent. There we go. Come on. Okay, here we go. It's not Galaga until you get the second ship going. Then it's Galaga. Or as some people like to call it, Galaga. I was playing Galaga on my Atari Jaguar. No, you weren't. Galaga is not on the Jaguar. Oh. You think they only captured they haven't been hit? Oh, okay. Well, I had it backwards. I had it backwards. Backwards. Well, I am ass backwards myself, so. There you go. They used to have a cocktail version of this at a Dairy Queen in my hometown. You'd sit there and just put quarters in the damn thing and sit there playing Galaga, eating a dilly bar, playing Galaga. Get you some one of them blizzards. Remember when they had, I don't know if you remember this at Dairy Queen, they used to have this thing called the Breeze. It was yogurt. It was pretty good. I used to love going to Dairy Queen and get a steak finger basket. Or a banana split. They had really good banana splits. For some reason, at the soda fountain, if you got a big red soda, it was like the best big red soda you've ever had ever. It was so good. Oh, damn it. I just ran right into that guy. And I can't kill nobody. What am I, a pacifist? Holy crap. Conscientious objector or whatever. I don't agree with killing space bugs. Fountain pop is definitely its own thing, yeah. Wonder how many kids just dropped ice cream all over the machine, yeah. Sticky fingers. Sticky fingers. They had the best games at that Dairy Queen. Man, they had good games. Damn. Ah, damn it. Crap. Well, that's as far as I go. Game over. 46% hit rate. Just like in real life. What? Tricombe. There's a restaurant near where I grew up that had Galaga in pole position 2. Oh, wow. Played the crap out of those machines, dude. Pole position, they had it at a ice cream parlor that we had. It was one of those, had the steering wheel and everything. Just fucking awesome. Yeah, back in the day, man, when you would go play arcade games, it was like they were so much better than anything that you could get at home. So it was like always a big treat to get a few quarters from your mom or whatever and go, play some, Galaga or Pac-Man or Altered Beast, Russian Attack. There's some good ones that Time Pilot, Time Soldiers. That was another good one that I liked from back in the day. The Sky Shark, I think. Those games that are like that. Man, Rostan. They had Rostan at a grocery store down the street. God, I sucked at it back then, but man, it was cool. We used to watch people play it and dream that we could do decent, but I sucked at that game. If you touch the water on the arcade version of Rostan, it kills you. It's not like the Master System one where you can hit the water and it just hurts you a little bit. So if using an arcade stick when you're a little kid and trying to it was bad. I just kept hitting the water and dying every time. It sucked. But it was fun to watch. I just wasn't good at it. And the music, oh my God, such a good game. Old school arcades, man. Oh yeah. All right. You talking about Pole Position 2. Let's play some Pole Position 2. It's the pack-in title for the 7800. And it looks great on the 7800 Plus. This version actually is really good. It's not as good as the arcade, but it's really good. Really fun. And it looks good. Pole Position. All right. So we got Fuji, Seaside. Oh, what happened? We lost the connection. Something happened. Oh, there it is. All right, how do I pick one? How do I pick the first one? I can go back and forth between those. How do I go to the first one? Doesn't seem to be going back. Nope. Okay, I don't know. Might have to hit like select or something. Here we go. Whoa, we got some artifacts. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Let's see if it's better this time. I don't know when the last time I cleaned the cartridge was. I keep them in these plastic bins though, because my cat, you know, I used to have 2 cats and it was ridiculous. But even with the 1 cat, there's so much cat hair everywhere. It's crazy. So I want to see. Okay, so if I hit select, okay, something. That's weird. Why did that happen? Might just be the HDMI. I don't know. I don't know how you picked one. Oh, there it is. Why wasn't it picking before? I don't know. It's weird. All right, here we go. There we go. Now we're in high gear. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it could be better, but it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's not going to be a scaling game like the arcade version, you know. But it's still really, it's very decent. Very good. Pole position. Oh, yeah. You think about getting another cat to keep Mr. Snow company? No, I'm not going to get another cat. He's fine. He's gotten used to, you know, he's gotten used to being by himself, and I pay him enormous amounts of attention. I basically, I pay more attention to him than I do anything. It's from the moment I walk in the door, everything I do is either feeding or petting him or holding him or talking to him or singing songs to him. I do that as well. He is spoiled absolutely rotten, and I think he's pretty happy. Plus we watch cat videos and squirrels and birds and fish and different videos on YouTube. Sometimes when I go to work, I'll put on the cat TV stuff on YouTube and just let it run while I'm at work. He's got windows that he likes to sit in, and he watches outside, and you know, he's got a lot of toys. I bought him tons of toys. So yeah, I'm not getting another cat. Honestly, I don't think he really wants to have another cat around anyway. Like, him and Moogle loved each other and they got along, but sometimes they would fight. And you know, Jon Snow's always been very jealous. I think if I was to get another cat, it probably wouldn't go very well at this point. And I can't really get attached to any more animals. I've had a lot of pets in my lifetime. And I've kind of gotten to a point where I just, it's too hard, man. Moogle's been gone for a little over a year now, and I still haven't gotten over that. And when John passes, I don't know, man. I just can't keep doing it. I can't keep doing it. I love my cat to death. We spend a lot of time together, but there's not going to be any more. This is like a super simple track right here. It's just like Daytona or whatever. I have to try one of the more complex ones. Plus clearing a litter box for 2 cats is, yeah, it is. It's a lot. It is a lot. Wow, look at all this bonus I'm getting. Bonus! Bonus! Yeah, it's a pretty good racing game. I love racing games. I am so... Oh, man. I've been doing all these Ridge Racer videos on my second channel. Oh, my gosh. The last one comes out tomorrow, or today, this morning. And it might be out already, actually. I'm not sure what time I set it to post. The last one is Ridge Racer 7 for PlayStation 3. And I went through not every Ridge Racer, but most of them. And I played nothing but Ridge Racer for like a week. Just one every day. Boom, 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 boom. And I love Ridge Racer and I love racing games, but I by the time I got done with the doing the video for Ridge Racer 7 for PS3, I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to take a break from Ridge Racer for a while. I'll come back to it, obviously. I always do, but there's so many other things. And, racing games are amazing, but if you play nothing but racing games, it does get old. Anything gets old when you play nothing but that. But it made me start thinking about the racing games I have on the Super Nintendo, because I bought a bunch of cartridges of various different racing games. Some are better than others, but man, I'm a big fan of racing games. I do enjoy them. Eating paste. Dude, we were talking about you. Eating paste. Wow. Dude, we were talking about you earlier. How are you doing? John, Retro Bro, was asking about you. He hadn't heard from you in forever. And he asked me on Discord if I had heard from you. And I was like, no, it's been a while. So, if you don't mind eating paste, could you on Discord just message John and just say, what's up? Just let him know you're alive. Because, when we don't hear from each other, you never know what's going on. It's good to see you. It's good to see you back. Thank you for coming and joining us, dude. That's awesome. All right. Oh, I wanted to change the track. Here we go. We're going to do a different track. Let's do Fuji. Oh, yeah. I like the way this one looks. The colors and the mountains and everything. That's cool. Hang on, I'm gonna pause it. Let's see. Eating Pace says there's a few specific racing games I love a lot and try to get one of them for each console library. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Oh man, Luke did a video yesterday for Ridge Racer 64. You guys know Luke. He loves the Nintendo 64. And I don't blame him. I mean, I love the Nintendo 64, but I mean, he's like a super fan of that. I think N64 to him is sort of like TurboGrafx is to me. I think that everybody has something, right? And I think that's his thing. But anyway, he didn't have a lot of experience with Ridge Racer games, but he did a video on Ridge Racer 64. And I was watching him and I was like, oh my God. What I try to tell people about that series is the way it controls, like the way you race in Ridge Racer, is not like regular racing games. Like it has a certain methodology, if that's the right term, for how you control what you're doing. Like when you take turns, you really are supposed to drift a lot, and you have to get the timing right on how you do the drifting. But not every turn. Like some turns you want to just like, instead of like doing a drift, you want to do this maneuver where you like you don't hit the brake, but you like tap the gas real fast. You got to hit it at a certain speed to mitigate the turn, but not enough to make you drift and slide. And that's kind of the secret sauce for Ridge Racer games. If you can get the tapping down and you can get the drifting down, then you can do really well in Ridge Racer games. But it's not, most racing games don't control the way Ridge Racer does. So he was struggling because he doesn't have a lot of experience in it. And I was like, oh, damn, I wish I could have gave him some, like, I'm not trying to like say that I know everything about Ridge Racer, but I have played a lot of Ridge Racer, and I can give a little bit of direction on that if possible. But it's unfortunate because it's a really good game. Ridge Racer 64 is really good. He just needs some more experience with it. But man, I think as much as he loves that console, if he wanted to learn the way you play Ridge Racer games, I think he'd have a lot of fun with that. It's a really good game. It's really good. I saw he was talking about it. It was on that they added it to the Nintendo Switch Online service. So I might play it on that also. I don't know how the timing's going to be with it being emulated, but I'll give it a shot. I'll see how it goes. Eating Paste. I actually did talk to John. He reached out on Discord. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah. Ridge Racer and Wipeout. Oh, Wipeout's another one. That the way you control on Wipeout is also very different from most racing games. Yeah. The first Wipeout is very unforgiving on PlayStation. On Saturn, it's worse, but it's not because of the control. It's because of the frame rate. Wipeout Excel is my favorite Wipeout. That one's really cool and has the best soundtrack. But I think they got better about the controls later, because like when you play like Wipeout on PSP, or if you play like the new Wipeouts that are on PS4 and PS5 and all that, the controls are much, much better. And obviously the graphics are freaking amazing. But yeah, I love those Wipeout games. Let's see. Yeah, Ridge Racer is very arcade. Yeah. Tap with a rhythm to keep your speed without breaking out the back end. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. I used to have a steering wheel for my PS1, and I would play Ridge Racer and Wipeout with that steering wheel. And that took some training. I had to really train myself, especially Wipeout. That was crazy. It was like a Mad Cat steering wheel. It wasn't a great steering wheel, but I couldn't even try to do that nowadays. But once upon a time. All right. Yeah, I have some banger racing games on Super Nintendo. I have some really good ones. Super Circus 2, I think, is F1 Super Circus 2, I think is my favorite on Super Nintendo, because its graphics are just really, really good. But there's so many other good ones that I have on there too. Because I bought a bunch of racing games. F-Zero is obviously amazing, but yeah, I really enjoy racing games very much. Shmups, racing games, shoot 'em ups, racing games, RPGs, beat 'em ups, some action games. I don't know. I'm not as big on the platformers. There are some that I like, but I'm not a big platformer guy. Oh, crap. That was terrible. Like, I've never really... I like the Mario games and all that, you know, and the different platformers, Sonic the Hedgehog, and some of the weird ones. Oh my god, I'm just tired, I guess. Oh my god. But I'm just not I'm not as big... the Bonk games, they're cool. I'm just not as big into platformers as some of the other genres. Yeah, I did terrible. That was god awful. Let's see. All right. Eating paste. Yeah, I like arcade racers, and I've played a lot more Wipeout 1 on Saturn than PS1. Really? Wow. But I played more PSP Wipeout than any other version. Dude. It's really good on PSP. It is. And on Vita, it was really good. Yes. Eating paste. I've been trying to find Chase HQ2 on Genesis. Oh, wow. Chase HQ. I've played that, but I haven't put a whole lot of time into that. Yeah, the Genesis one, and then there's the... I think it's on Super Nintendo. I know it's on TurboGrafx. Well, PC Engine. I know it's on... No, I think it's on TurboGrafx also. Yeah, Chase HQ is pretty cool. I just haven't put as much time into it as I would like to. Eating paste. Shmups, RPGs, beat 'em ups are my main collection pieces. Hell yeah. And Castlevania Metro games. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's like... Those are their own... Those are worth their own, you know, genre for a reason, you know. Tricombe, I enjoyed Gran Turismo. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting you say 1 through 3. The Gran Turismo series changed after the third one. It did. It really started to change. And it became a simulation more than anything, you know? Gran Turismo 3 is my favorite Gran Turismo because it's very arcadey and it looks brilliant. I mean, it's a beautiful game and the music's really cool. I just really like Gran Turismo 3. Plus, that's the one I played the most because I had it on my PS2 before my PS2 died back in the day and played the crap out of it. So Gran Turismo 3 is my favorite Gran Turismo. Yeah. Let's see. Chris Courage. Super Nintendo has a different first-person view Chase HQ. Oh, okay. Interesting. Eating paste. I really love Gran Turismo 2. And it's my favorite sim racer by mile. Gran Turismo 2, I have the discs for that. I haven't put as much time into that one, but it looks so good on PlayStation. That really, those later PlayStation games, especially like Gran Turismo 2, wow, just beautiful. Like, you just reminded me of another one that I like on PlayStation. Destruction Derby. The first one is really cool. Destruction Derby 2 is like a different kind of thing, but it looks so much better. I have the disc for that one too. That's another one that I really like. I like those Destruction Derby games. Those are awesome. Let's see. Eating paste. I have Chase HQ on Super Nintendo and Game Boy. Oh wow, Game Boy. Interesting. 3 is so good. It is Tricombe. It really is. We got Schwario. What's up, Schwario? Happy New Year, Schwario. Hello. Eating paste. Happy New Year, Schwario. Bassarino, what have you been up to? He says, starting the new year out right, Si. Guys, is he winning? Are you winning, Cyrus? Are you winning? Yes, we're all winning. I'm not doing well at the games. I'm very tired. Eating Pace, love the amount of customization and the number of cars in Gran Turismo 2. I mean, the 2 discs. I mean, but yeah, there's so much you can do. It's a great game. Yeah, I just personally like the third one the best. I'm not saying the second one's not great. That's, it's just a preference there. Tricom, Gran Turismo 2 is my favorite of PS1 titles. Awesome game. It is very good. It's very good. Eating Pace, another racing game I love was Burnout. Oh yeah, those games were so much fun. Yeah, I still have several of those on PS2. I never owned an OG Xbox, but I do have some OG Xbox games because my brother gave me some, and then I bought some back in the day. So I have some discs that are backwards compatible and they run on the 360. And one of those is Burnout. I think it's Burnout Revenge. I might have 2 different Burnouts. I might have Burnout 3 and Burnout Revenge. Love those games. Very, very good. Ironically, the Ridge Racer Unbounded or Unbound, that's sort of like Burnout, I don't like it. It's not as good. It's not a good Ridge Racer game, and it's not a good Burnout game. But the Burnout games themselves are all very, very good. Very good. Let's see. Tricom Midnight Club. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I have that on Xbox 360 digitally. I have that. Need for Speed Underground. Yeah, I bought all those Need for Speed games, man. I bought a ton of Need for Speed games on PS2 and PS3. And of course, PS1, I have a ton of Need for Speed games. I think I have most of the discs, most of them that came out during that era. All the way to, what was the last one that I bought? I have that remake of Need for Speed Most Wanted that they redid. But I have so many of those Need for Speeds. I can't even tell you all the ones that I have. A long time ago, I did a series of videos where I went through all the Need for Speeds that I had. It was ridiculous. It was way more than the Ridge Racers that I have. It was a lot. Yeah, those are good games. Let's see. Bassarino, what have I been doing? Adulting. Oh, well, I'm sorry. You have my condolences. Adulting is not fun. Not usually. I mean, it can be, depending on what the adulting is that you're doing. But it's not guaranteed to be fun. How about some Centipede? How about some 7800 Centipede? I don't play this one so much. I like the 2600 Centipede. It's pretty good. I really like the 5200 version. But I got to be honest, 7800 Centipede's a lot better. It's a lot better. It's pretty good. If you're into Centipede, 7800 Centipede's pretty good. Yeah, I bought a cartridge of Millipede on the 5200, which I believe is a homebrew, and it's not too bad either. We'll just do standard on this. You ever play Centipede on the PS1? Like they made a weird version of it on PlayStation 1. It's like, it's not Centipede. It's like weird. It's all polygonal and it's okay. It's not terrible, but it's just not what you would be expecting if you bought a game called Centipede. Oh, dude. Man, I remember playing this back in the arcade with the roller ball, you know, the track ball. It's pretty cool. Ah, damn it. I missed it. Game over. That was fast. That was fast. Let's see what it's like on advanced. Wow, really? Ah, damn. Damn it. And straight into him. I mean, I did all right for playing on advanced. It could have been a lot worse. Oh no, it's happening to you too. Game over. Game over. Oh yeah. Da-da-dum, 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 da-dum. How about Joust? Oh, I mean, nobody ever plays Joust anymore. You know, it's like a game people don't remember or they don't think about. A lot of people don't enjoy it. I like it. I like this version of it too. It's a good version. Oh, that was close. Oh, you got me. God dang it. Come on, man. Ah. Missed all the eggs. Damn it. Oh, yeah. Ah, God dang it. Oh, come on. Got him. Nice. Nice. Ah, damn it. Arr. Joust is fun with aluminum trash lids and huffy bikes. Fair enough. Fair enough. Trichome Joust is awesome. I like it. This is my favorite version, I think. Other than like the arcade version. Nice. Where you going, buddy? Yeah. Ah, damn it. God dang, man. Really? There we go. Crap. Come on, dude. Whatever. No. Oh my God. Into the lava. That sucked. All right. Joust. It's still fun. All right. Let's see. I like the movement in Joust. Eating Pace. My favorite game with this kind of movement is Balloon Fight. There you go. Endless mode is incredible. Balloon Fight. Trichome. I like Balloon Fight as well. Kind of the same concept. Yeah, feels very similar. Excellent taste, sir. Indeed, indeed. There's a game called Killer Queen Black on Switch. Wow, 10 players. I never heard of that one. 2 teams of 5, 3 different ways to win. Super fun game. What is it called again? Killer Queen Black. I'll have to look for that. If you had 10 people to play it, it would be crazy good. Killer Queen Black. That sounds like chaos. Maybe we should play that on a community gaming service. Well, I'm going to look for it and see if I can get it, and then it'll go into the rotation. It'll be available. Yeah, hell yeah. Chris says, I always found it interesting that a game where you ride an ostrich and the objective is the land the ostrich ass down on top of the opponent is called Joust. Yeah. Have you ever read the story to Joust? I remember one time, I don't know if I was reading it in the manual to this game or in the manual to the Williams collection on my PS2, but the story is crazy. Like, I remember it being a lot more complex than I expected it to be. Like, they got carried away writing the story for Joust. I was like, okay. Let's see. Eating Paste. I'm pretty sure Killer Queen is very cheap these days. Okay, well, I'll look for that. 10 players with Huffy bikes. Well, they have to be Huffy. I had one of those Huffy bikes. Remember the ones they made with the white panels on the wheels? Like, it was like white stormtrooper looking plates on the wheels. It was weird. It's back in the day. And trash can lids, yes. I still have my old Huffy 21 speed. I can make that happen. All right. Lots of stuff happening tonight. We're preparing for gaming sessions of various different kinds. Oh my god. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up here. We've been streaming for quite a while tonight, over 2 hours for this super late night stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of this stuff. It was all Atari 7800 games. And then we started with a 2600 game with the Mr. Run and Jump, which was really fun. So we'll be streaming again soon. And maybe this weekend, this Saturday, will be the first day we do the open members, gaming session where people can come and hang out and talk or play games or whatever. That'll be involving the Nintendo Switch Online. And pretty much the Switch is going to become my go-to for playing multiplayer with people and hanging out. So that will be fun. Of course, there's Steam also, but the Switch will be pretty much the focus for the channel, I think, for that kind of stuff. Alrighty. You guys are awesome. Good to see you back, Eating Pace. Glad you're doing good. Bassarino, also, thank you for joining us, sir. Tricom79, who was also first in the chat. Thank you for being here, sir. Chris Courage, the man, the myth, the legend. Guy who's done all of my mods, well, most of my mods for my consoles. Amazing stuff. I mean, totally breathed new life into my Game Gear. And I mean, I'd love the Game Gear. Thank you for that. Thank you for everything you've done for me, but especially for that. We had a bunch of people hop in real quick. Schwario was here. Schwario. Going back, trying to find Pharaoh Man was also here. Pharaoh Man, the Pharaoh, and he's a man. Drunky Cheese stopped by. Drunky Cheese. I did some songs for him a while back. Thunderpin. Thunder, 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 Thunderpin. Rawr. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Okay. I can't go back any further. I probably missed people, but it's okay. It'll be okay. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. Guys, have a great night. Have a great morning. Have a great new year. It is now 2026. This is my first stream of the new year. And I really appreciate you guys coming to hang out and share this time with me. There'll be plenty more. We're just getting warmed up. I mean, it is kind of chilly. So anyways, you guys be good, be great. And I will see you again in the next one. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.